Wholesalers can make a lot of money if they know how to find motivated sellers. And that is a big if, because so many people do not know how, but I do, and I'm going to show you how. Let's go. I'm going to show you the best way to find motivated sellers. And I'm going to tell you what's working now, not 10 years ago. Number two, I'm going to teach you some free ways that you can find motivated sellers so you can do this on any budget. And number three, I'm going to share with you some hidden ways to find motivated sellers that most people don't even know about. So let's start out by talking about what is a motivated seller, because I think so many people have this kind of confused. And I think that's where most people actually mess up. So let's start there, because this is key and this is going to put you on the right track. And then everything that I tell you and teach you is going to make sense if you get this part. So let's talk about a motivated seller. A motivated seller is someone that is in a distressful situation and needs to sell their home. And I think that's where so many people get confused, because they start off by maybe driving for dollars, or they start off by finding vacant homes where the grass is grown up and people aren't living there, or the roof is falling in and the house is in a mess. And they think, wow, that must be a motivated seller. Unfortunately not. A motivated seller is someone with a property problem. And this is what you need to understand first and foremost. And this is what's going to set you apart in this game. A motivated seller has a property problem. They are in foreclosure, for example. They have filed for divorce. They are going through bankruptcy. They inherited a house they do not want. Their house is falling apart and they cannot afford to keep it. And they know this. They have listed the property for sale and they haven't been able to sell it. I mean, I could go on and on and on about all of the different property problems that people have that I help solve. That makes me a lot of money. But you get it. There has to be a problem there, okay? This is not just about finding a home where the grass is grown up or the roof is falling in. It's about finding people and targeting people that have a property problem. Once you get that concept, the rest of this is a breeze. So what are some of the reasons that people are motivated? Yeah, I said maybe they're losing the property, maybe they're in foreclosure, maybe they're behind on the payments, maybe they're getting a divorce. All different types of reasons why people have a property problem. But there has to be a problem that you are solving. Otherwise, there's no deal, okay? There's not gonna be a deal. You're not gonna make tons of money wholesaling if you're not solving people's problems. And there are a lot of people that are having problems with their properties, and a ton of people that you can help when you decide these are the type of people that I want to help. Do you want to help people that are in foreclosure? Do you want to help people that are in probate? Do you want to help people that, are losing their house due to sickness, or they got moved to a convalescent home? There are just so many different types of problems that people have that you can be the solution to. And this is the key, okay? Because I'm going to share with you something that I did not understand when I first got started and why I lost everything, okay? When I first got started investing in real estate, I just wanted properties. I just thought, oh man, I'll just fix and flip properties, or I'll go get a real estate agent and they'll help me find properties that need repairs. And if the house needs repairs, then I can make lots of money on it, right? No, not necessarily. It's really more than that. And if you can find people first that have a problem, okay, it's going to open up the door for you. It's going to open up the door, because everything is not necessarily about fixing and flipping, okay? So as a wholesaler, you're gonna find properties that probably need to be fixed and flipped, and that's how you make your money. I think you get that part. But at the same time, no one's going to give you their property for $100,000 and let you sign a contract on it if they are not having some type of issue, okay? There needs to be an issue there, and this is so easy to find people with issues, but you gotta know that they have to be motivated, and this is what you're looking for, and you need to decide which type of property problems you're gonna go after. Okay, so let's get to the fun stuff. So there's two different places where you can find these motivated people, okay? Two basic places. You can either find them online, on the internet, or you can find them offline, out in the world. That's kind of how I learned it. You can either find them online or offline. So let's first talk about the easy part, which is actually offline. So People with property problems are everywhere. And you just have to put out signs, or you have to send them letters, or you have to give out business cards or put up flyers, door hangers, tons of different things. Again, I have a complete library of videos to teach you this stuff. Go ahead and make sure you're watching all the videos in this playlist so you can get this. But again, a ton of different ways to market to these people. And so you want to start with an online strategy and an offline strategy. And one of the great offline strategies is one, either mailing letters, okay? Mailing letters to people's homes, and you can get lists of people that are on foreclosure, or lists of people that are in bankruptcy, or lists of people that, filed a probate case, and you just simply mail them a letter, with offering your services, telling them kind of what you do, how you help, all of the benefits. Again, I give you some of that, in this playlist, so just keep watching if you don't know that part yet. But I give that to you here for free. And there's tons of different things that you can do, and it doesn't cost you hardly anything. I have students that mail letters each week, and they write and print the letters and mail them themselves. I have other students that pay companies to just mail people letters, but either way, they get tons of leads just by reaching out to people, okay? And that's an offline strategy. So or putting out signs. You literally can put out those signs that say, "We buy houses," or, foreclosure, ? Call this number, behind on your payments, ? Call this number, or visit this website. Again, tons of easy things that you can do for offline strategy. And then last but not least, the fun part, the internet, where you're probably watching me now. This is the fun place, and this is the really inexpensive place for the most part. It takes not as much effort. So obviously, with the offline stuff, you're gonna have to put in a little effort. You're gonna have to mail some letters or put some signs out, leave your home. But the fun thing is, for the online stuff, the internet stuff, guess what? You don't have to leave your house. You can do this with a phone or a computer. You can go to websites like Zillow, Trulia, Craigslist. Actually, I have a ton of different websites that you can go to, but just a ton of different websites where people have already raised their hand and told you that they are having a problem. Many of their ads literally say that, okay? And you simply call these people up and you help them. That is it. This is so simple. And there's tons of free websites. One of my favorites, of course, is still Craigslist. I'll probably make a full video on just Craigslist, because we'll be here all day. But these are some great sites, Craigslist, Zillow, for sale by owner, for rent by owner. You can buy lists, all of these things. So many ways to do this online without spending a lot of money. And there's tons of ways to do it. Okay, so this is how you will find motivated sellers for wholesaling. I know I went over so much information. Hopefully you got all of it. You may have to watch this video twice. But here's the time where I'm going to tell you, if you need more information, go ahead and please just watch all of the videos in this playlist. I'm giving you a full course right here for free, because I want you to be successful to your success. Come on.